PACNs that participated in the school across town, and our name is Mel. Now, I guess I'm the biggest fan of it. I think it's important to know that we are so proud here in USC that we're starting our very first PCN, and this is a work of love. And one thing you should remember, as we always say, this is a student run program run by student sweat, student tears, and student heart. There's a lot of talent in this group, and you will see that through the program. So how did we start? I guess if this is our first, you can understand we started with no money, nothing. And I think most of our money and funds generated is from ISA and from the program. That's it. I think we have about less than 1,000 for this whole program tonight. We're going to give you the best. And why did we do this? Okay, a little story. It was 5 months ago we went to Agbayani Village in Bakersfield. Agbayani Village was dedicated to the original strikers, Filipino original strikers who formed the United Farm Workers Union, who is now headed by Cesar Chavez. Yes, Filipino Americans did that. And not many people know that. And I guess right now there are about 3 people who are original strikers who are left alive. And one important person we want to talk about tonight is when we went there 5 months ago, there was this man, his name was Manong Mao. He was in the convalescent hospital at that time. We were late, usual Filipino time. We went to Agbayani Village, they were waiting for us. We were supposed to be there at 10, we got there about 1. And Manong Mao stayed there as long as he could, but he had to go back to the convalescent hospital. So before we left, we went by the hospital and said hello to him. And when he saw us, since he's been seeing a lot of students have been going to Agbayani Village like a pilgrimage, Filipino students especially. And he said, when he saw us, he cried. And he said, you know, just remember me, okay? Manong Mao. And we said, we will, and we'll do this tonight. That's one of the reasons why we're here. And also, one thing you have to understand, this skit, this play, this musical, whatever you call it, is documented. Okay, well, the books we used for this play was Pinoy's The First Wave. It was a recount of all the first wave Filipino immigrants who came here during the 20s. Number 2, it was based on the real-life experiences of Mario Fred, who is still there in Agbayani Village. Number 3, it's from a book called Carlos Durosan, America's in the Heart. Now, the second thing why we're doing this, and I think you see from the program, is for the parents. I think you've never seen a program that's filled with so much I love yous in the ads, but I'm sure they got the money from you too, from your parents, I'm sure of that. But there's a lot of love there. And on a personal note, one thing I'm glad about, my mother is here tonight. My father passed away last year. Some of the drive behind doing this, when we wrote the songs, was also for my father. And I'm sure even though he's passed away, he's still here. He will be here tonight, just like all the fathers here, and the mothers. We will love and cry. And something that you have to understand, tonight, every line that they say, that they forget, that they mess up, every song and every note they sing, and every little dance step we do, it's all for everybody here. And it's more, because I think we have a problem. The final song we're going to sing is called We. We because we want to get together, all the Filipino students in USC. We because we want to get everybody in SC PASA, all the student groups here in LA to really get together and do something for the community. We because we want to stop making new groups and just get together and get things done and be together and help out in the process. Because we want peace at home. We want all the Filipinos in the Philippines to understand that, like everybody else, we want peace. And most important of all, we're doing this for the Lord. Because we're here tonight, and as we see the love with you, receiving. I guess before we start the program, we're going to have our national anthem, so I'd like to introduce some of the people. We're going to have Star Spangled Banner and the Filipino national anthem. Thank you very much.